If you're pressed for time and on a tight budget, Chris Kimball, editor-in-chief at Cooks Illustrated, is here with some easy, affordable, and healthy dishes for the whole family. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. How are you, Maggie?
I'm well. So cheap, quick, and easy.
Yeah, this is Goldman Sachs cheap. We're starting with salmon,
excellent.
which is the high-end of cheap, but it's about $6 to $8 a pound if you buy it smart. So it's about $10 to $12 worth of salmon. So here's the thing. Salmon, if you poach it, like French recipes, all the flavor goes out of the salmon. So what we're going to do is use asparagus, and we'll make a little bed of the asparagus in the pan like this.
You're going to cook it at the same time as the asparagus in the same pan.
We're going to add the salmon, and these are 4 6-ounce fillets.
Now, I noticed that you didn't use the little thin asparagus. I'm sure that was strategic on your part.
You want 1/2-inch asparagus because you want it in order to keep the salmon off the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
Like that. Okay. And then we're going to add just a cup of water to the pan.
What'd you season the salmon with?
Just salt and pepper, and then we have a little bit of salt also goes in the pan as well. You put the cover on this and cook it for only 8 minutes.
Oh, on high, low, what?
Just get a nice simmer. Once the simmer's going, put the top on. 8 minutes, you're done. Almost done. You take the salmon out.
So that's cheap and that's quick. Now, what's the second part?
When we finish this, we'll just take a little butter. Once the salmon and asparagus come out and they're done in 8 minutes, you reduce the sauce down with a little bit of wine.
Okay.
Then we add some butter like this, and we add a little bit of chives.
What kind of wine?
We're just a 1/2 cup of white wine.
Okay.
You don't get anything too sweet like a Riesling. You want a Sauvignon Blanc, for example.
All right.
And
So we got butter,
that,
chives, and white wine mixed in with the sauce that has all the flavors from the asparagus
and you get all the little
salmon.
bits in the bottom of the pan
I love
to do.
That.
Now you're getting excited. You see the pan.
Yeah.
And that's really important. Anytime you make a pan sauce, you want that browning.
Yeah.
Get that up. It's called the fond.
It's called the what?
The fond.
The fond.
Not the fonds, the fond. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Whoa, and then we're just going to put that over on top of the salmon.
Oh, that is a beautiful thing. And that's got to add tons of flavor.
And this is maybe 12 minutes start to finish.
I want to taste. Okay, here. Okay, so while you make dessert, I will taste.
Okay, so now we're going to do a souffle. And the problem with souffles is you have to make a sauce like a bechamel. They're kind of tricky.
Yeah.
We're going to do the whole thing.
Don't they take forever?
10 minutes. We're going to do the whole thing in a skillet. So we're going to start with egg whites. We whip them with some sugar and cream of tartar so they're stable, so they don't fall apart.
All right.
Now we have, these are 5 egg whites, 5 yolks, so only 5 eggs, very cheap. We've whisked those again with 1/3 cup of sugar.
All right.
Add a little bit of flour to it. We're going to add some lemon juice, 1/3 cup of lemon juice. So this is a lemon skillet souffle, and a teaspoon of zest.
Skillet souffle, so you're not bothering with those little ramekins.
Yeah, everything's going to be cooked right here.
That's great.
So it's 2 minutes on top of the stove, and then we're going to do it in the oven. We'll take a little bit of the whites.
Oh, nice.
It's a good trick anytime you're folding, if you have a thicker ingredient, add a little bit of the whites in. You can use a whisk and just whisk it in. And then you can fold in the rest of the whites.
And then you will pour all of that into that skillet, which has butter on it, right?
It has a tablespoon of butter. It goes into the skillet. And for 2 minutes on top of the stove, and then into a 375 oven for just 7 to 10 minutes, which means the whole thing is under 15 minutes.
That's crazy.
And it's 5 eggs and 2/3 cup of sugar.
Because in restaurants, you have to order souffles ahead of time before the meal.
And they charge you $25 because it sounds good.
All right, I'm going to get the one out while you pour that one in.
Okay.
Come in, come in. All right. Come in.
Did I hear it's a Goldman Sachs
Erica should
dinner?
come in because salmon
was that
is
you?
very good
Goldman
for pregnant
Sachs?
women.
We have a souffle for you,
Is there a
too.
bonus check here?
Beautiful
I heard that Dave likes your wife. Is that right?
Oh, man.
Wow. Come on.
I guess we
that's what I heard.
I guess we always keep going.
Just cook.
Come on in, Dave.
Where's Erica?
She needs to eat the
Yeah, come on.
Well, isn't it time for a commercial break?
No, I saw that. I saw his eyes. He got kind of, dreamy and everything.
Chris,
So there you go.
can I give you major kudos on how beautiful
Is
this
that
is?
nice?
Oh my God.
So that
Look
was
at this,
15
everybody.
minutes. Okay, 2 other things really quickly. French fries, start in cold oil, 2.5 pounds of fries, serve in cold oil, cook them 25 minutes, that's it.
So you put the potatoes in cold
oil,
Why?
heat them. You don't need to do it twice. It works great.
Why do you put them in cold oil?
Cold oil, actually, Joel Robuchon from Paris came up with this method. It's much easier than doing it in hot oil, and there's actually less fat in them.
Okay.
Significantly less fat. And the other thing is the ice cream. No freezing. Condensed milk, chocolate, some whipped cream, put it together, throw it in the freezer, you're done.
Beautiful, thank you.
There you go.
We're going to throw these recipes up on our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com. Cheap, quick, and easy. Is it rude if I put my spoon in the souffle?
No,
Absolutely
not.
What kind of ketchup?
So let's see.
Oh, it's only homemade. It's Goldman Sachs, remember?
Beautiful. Thank you, Chris. We'll be right back.
Good.
You're watching the Early Show on CBS.
All right.
You'll see.